Do you know the hidden reason why so many people stay unhappy their whole lives? It's because they constantly compare themselves to everyone else around them. We often ask ourselves, why is she so successful while I'm still struggling? As if her achievements mean we are automatically less. But we rarely stop to realize the truth. Her path and ours are not the same. Think about it. If a fish spends its entire life wishing it could fly like a bird, it will always feel like a failure, forgetting it can conquer the entire ocean better than anything else. In today's world, with social media surrounding us every second, this habit of comparison has become even worse. We scroll, we see someone flaunting success, beauty, or wealth, and suddenly our own lives feel small and meaningless. In that moment, we completely forget our own gifts. Over time, this way of thinking poisons the heart, slowly pushing people into sadness, hopelessness, and self doubt. That's why today's story on SoulFuel is dedicated to everyone who has ever whispered, I'll never be as good as them. So listen carefully, because every line of this story might just change how you see yourself forever. Once, there was a small village near a town, surrounded by a wide and beautiful forest. In that village lived a boy named Noah. He was hardworking and kind hearted, but one habit always made him feel miserable. He kept comparing himself with others. When he saw his friend Daniel always getting the top grades, Noah thought, I wish I could be that smart. When he looked at his neighbor Oliver, who was very rich, he would sigh, if only I had money like him. Even when he watched someone running faster than him, he would mutter, why can't I be that fast? These endless thoughts filled his heart with sadness, drained his focus from studies, and stole the joy from everything he once loved. Every single day, he repeated the same painful belief, I will never be like them. One day, a wise old traveler named Grandfather Thomas came to the village. People loved him because he always shared wisdom that opened their eyes. Noah approached him and confessed, Grandfather, I work so hard, but whenever I see others doing better than me, I feel broken inside. It feels like I'll never be like them. Grandfather Thomas smiled gently and said, come to the oldest tree in the village tomorrow morning, and you will find your answer. The next day, Noah went to the ancient tree where Grandfather Thomas was already waiting. He looked around and asked, what do you see here? Noah replied, so many trees, some tall, some short, some heavy with fruit, and some with none at all. The old man chuckled. Now imagine if this apple tree looked at the tall palm tree and complained, why am I so small? Or if the palm tree said, I wish I had sweet fruits like the apple. How ridiculous would that sound? Noah laughed. That would be silly, Grandfather. Then Thomas asked, now tell me, how does the whole forest feel to you? Noah thought for a moment and answered, it feels peaceful and beautiful. Everything seems perfectly in place. Thomas smiled. Exactly. Life is just like this forest. Each tree has its own role. Each person has their own strengths. The apple tree offers sweetness. The palm tree gives strength and shade. They are different, but both are valuable. Then Thomas took Noah to a pond. In the water, fish swam freely, while above them a bird soared through the sky. Now imagine, the old man said, if the fish cried, I wish I could fly like that bird. Would that make sense? Noah shook his head. Not at all. Fish are made to swim. Birds are made to fly. Thomas smiled softly. So why do you want to be like someone else? You have your own journey. You have talents inside you. Perhaps you just don't see them yet. Discover them, embrace them, and walk forward with them. Hearing these words, something shifted deep inside Noah. He realized that comparing himself to others was only creating pain. From that day forward, he stopped comparing and began focusing on his own talents and hard work. Slowly, his confidence returned, and life started to feel fresh and exciting again. Years later, Noah built his own business through determination and became an inspiration for the entire village. Whenever people asked, Noah, how did you become so successful? He smiled and answered, never compare yourself to others. If a fish tries to fly, it will always feel like a failure. But if it focuses on swimming, it can own the whole ocean. Remember this, the sun and the moon never shine at the same time, but both are equally important. The real question is, will you keep comparing yourself to others, or will you finally start walking your own path?